Today's session is Paragon, and Paragon enables the catalog designer to build a new project database and maintain the supplied Aviva catalog. This basically involves the creation and modification of piping components and updating the associated specification. Okay, so to log in Paragon, you have to, so that is your Paragon module. Paragon uses a kata type of database. We need to have a catalog database for working in Paragon. Now the top level of hierarchy in Paragon is catalog world. Under the catalog, top level of hierarchy for a catalog is kata. Now the members of catalog are basically sections. Sections are for the convenience of users, and generally it is accepted that different generic types are contained in separate sections. Like we have one section for every generic type as in for elbow, for flange, for valve, and for different type of fittings. Now section owns the catalog, owns the section owns the category, which would in turn own specific type within the same generic type. Like we can have further subdivisions into valves like 90 degree in elbows, like 90 degree elbow, 45 degree elbow, or type of flange like well neck, slip on. So that will be categorized into categories. So catalog, then section is a generic type, and then the category is basically the sub-generic type or subdivision into the generic type. Now under the category we have few default elements which gets created once you create a category, and those type of elements are SCOMs. SCOMs are basically contains the parameters of specific component and reference the 3D geometry. This basically SCOM is the 3D component that you see in the design or in the catalog graphic view. This is basically a parametric component wherein we need to parameterize the dimensions so that we need not to create basically this saves our rework. I'll show you once we start creating a catalog, like how we parameterize the component. Then there are point sets. Point sets basically defines the access system. Point set is this is point set. This defines the access system. Like you might know, there are P points in the components, so that P points are defined using these point sets. Then we have the geometry set. Geometry set is this element. Then geometry set basically contains number of primitives which together describes the physical appearance of a component. Like a component can be created using different primitives. So all those primitives are created under these geometry sets. And these geometry sets and point sets are related. We will see how. Then there is another hierarchy called SDTE. This SDTE is a text string which contains the component description and the isometric S key. Then we have dataset. Dataset contains a number of data elements describing the component parameters, and this can be used to parameterize the component in design. Like I want to give designer some access to change the dimension of any component, then that access can be provided by using datasets. So let's start creating a catalog hierarchy. Create a catalog. Just give it a name. Training.kata. This purpose should be pipe, and press OK. Now underneath the kata element we have to create sections. So go to create section and write here like elbow. This is one generic type. Okay, purpose should be pipe. Press OK. Then under this section elbow, which is a G type, we have to create different categories. And just go to create category. This category can be a 90-degree elbow or a 45-degree elbow or any other type like socket weld, butt welded. So based on that, we have to create different sections under one category. So we'll just give it a short code. Alright. So we will be creating a 90-degree butt welded long radius elbow. So once you create a category, those 4 elements which we just saw gets created automatically. Okay. See the point set, geometry set, SCOM and SDT. See, this is getting created. All the items which we have seen before are created automatically with a category. We have the SDTE, we have the point set, we have the geometry set, then we have data set, and there is a text element also. This text element is for one parameter basically. We have to define different parameters for completely defining a component that we will see. So for defining an elbow, like before creating any component, you have to decide the parameters required to define that component and the P points for that component and the 3D geometry. So in case of an elbow, that will be like, if I show you, like for creating an elbow, what all parameters we need to define are basically from center, the center to face distance on both the sides and the radius of the elbow. These are 3 parameters which are required for completely defining an elbow if it's a butt welded elbow. The nominal bore is always the parameter 1. One should not change this. Now how to create new parameters is you have to key in the parameter name here, like the outside, dia, and click new. Next parameter should be connection type, new. Another
So you have to put all the parameters yourself.
Pardon?
You have to put all the parameters, the different parameters yourself.
Yes, you have to put all the different parameters for each component type once. Like for a butt welded elbow, for all the sizes, I have to key in these values once. For a 45-degree elbow, all the sizes, I have to key in these values once. For a type of valve, for any component of same sub-generic type, all the sizes, you have to create, all the parameters once.
Okay.
Okay.